A sick child has a temperature of 40 degrees C. What is the child's temperature A in Kelvin and B in Fahrenheit? Okay, so Kelvin is degrees C plus 273.15. Okay, so we just plug the numbers in. So to find the answer in Kelvin, we plug in the 40 that we got from here. So we're going to put that here. And then we're going to add 273.15. So that's our, so let's clear that up a little bit. Okay, so so we put our 40 in for our degrees C, and then we add 273.15. So we put our 40 here, we add 273.15, and we get 313.15 Kelvin. Okay, so uh, so convert to Kelvin and degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so we have our formula for Fahrenheit to Celsius, but it's not in the form that we need. We know that degrees C is equal to degrees Fahrenheit minus 32 divided by 1.8. Well, now we've got to solve for what? Degrees Fahrenheit, because we were asked to calculate degrees Fahrenheit, right? So we need to solve for that. So let's get F on a side by itself. How do we do that? We're going to multiply both sides by the denominator, which is 1.8. Multiply both sides by 1.8, right? Get my screen back up here. Hold on. Okay. And all right, so now the 1.8 cancels, right? So now what do I need to do next? So I've got, let's just rewrite that, degrees C. I got it backwards. My screen got messed up and I forgot where I was at. All right, 1.8. All right, so we're trying to get F on a side by itself. So now we can say degrees Fahrenheit minus 32 is equal to 1.8 times degrees C, right? So now what do we need to do? Now we need to add 32 to both sides. Sorry. So degrees Fahrenheit minus 32 plus 32 is equal to 1.8 degrees C plus 32, right? So this becomes 0. So that gives me degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 1.8 degrees C plus 32. So that's the way I would get Fahrenheit on a side by itself. All right. So now I just need to plug in my degrees C right here. So degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 1.8 times my 40 degrees C plus 32 is equal to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so that's the way we would work that problem. All right, so let's do problem 1.2, and this is one of our example problems for practice 1.2. All right, so gallium is a solid metal at room temperature, but it will melt to a liquid in your hand. So if you see a spoon in a movie and it looks like it's made out of metal, but then they put it into a liquid and it melts, it's probably gallium. And gallium isn't very toxic, so people like to play around with it. The melting point of gallium is 85.6 degrees Fahrenheit. What is this temperature? What is 85.6 converted to Celsius and then converted to Kelvin? Okay, so we're going to convert 85.6 to Celsius, and then we're going to convert it to Kelvin. Okay, so we learned that. So degrees C is equal to degrees Fahrenheit minus 32 over 1.8, which is equal to 85.6 minus 32 divided by 1.8, which is equal to 53.6 divided by 1.8, which is equal to 29.777 degrees C. And I need to round that to 3 significant figures, which we didn't really talk about yet, but we'll get to that later. So that's 29.8 degrees C. All right, so that was part A. So part B says Kelvin is equal to degrees C plus 273.15. So that's equal to 29.777. I'm going to carry all my numbers here. Plus 273.15. So that's equal to 302.977, something like that. So that's equal to 302.9. Oh, is that right? Or 9277. Okay, that's why that rounded to 302.9 degrees C. Degrees Kelvin, sorry.